Today's sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati, Ohio. It is Week 16 in the NFL, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. Season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On the ground, this is Quinshon Judkins. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down. This defense for the Bengals, they were very solid last week in the victory over Baltimore.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers, 3 of them in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, that's something that's emphasized each and every week, and they carried it out.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Off the play fake. Here's Sanders. That's another one complete to Mitchell. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Big gains in succession. Last one was over 20. This one over 30.
Execution was one of their watchwords leading up to this one. And on that play, able to execute brilliantly here on this opening drive.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
70 Timberwolves, 70 Lions, 60 Mavericks, 60 Mavericks, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Throwing, Sanders. Nowhere to turn here, he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. They came with a safety blitz, and Daxton Hill got home. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
Let's go now. 65,
from the shotgun, Sanders. And this one is incomplete. You talk about this Bengals defense. Against the pass, they've had some issues. Ranked number 23 in the NFL right now.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
Cowboy 80.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this almost intercepted. Not sure he saw the free safety that time. But lucky, incomplete. That'll bring up 4th down. They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Here we go. 180. Play hot.
On play action, they'll throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
That's the first time he's called his own number, but he's got to be overjoyed with the results. He wasn't just going to settle for a modest gain. To me, he was determined to come through with a big message to a defense that slept on him in the pocket.
And he'll just plow right into a host of tacklers. Nothing there at all, and it'll be 2nd and 10. The Bengals at 10-4 on the year. They were winners the last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape prepared for this one, what we saw was a team that competed hard, and they played well in all 3 phases of the game. And I think if they can carry that over to this week, they've got a really good chance to emerge victorious yet again.
It's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have a first down. The first drive here and the first time that we've called a big tight end's name, but I can assure you this, Charles, it won't be the last.
No, it won't, because when he gets going, now it opens up opportunities on the perimeter because that'll draw the defense towards him in the middle of the field. Now your wide receivers will get involved as this game goes on.
12.
On 1st and 10, here's Brown. And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. Gain of just 1. But these two teams, they met up way back in the season opener. And it was the visiting Bengals who came away with the victory in that one. So they'll look to take the season series now here at home in Cincinnati. From the 48-yard line, here's the 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Big 13. Big 13. 11, Thomas. Shot.
Right back to Brown. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. 1 yard and now no yards. Have him looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. You look at this Browns defense. They come into this one in the bottom half of the NFL against the run, number 19 overall.
One thing players always tell us is that they never really pay attention to numbers. I don't believe them for a second. They know where they rank, okay? They're not quite at the top, but they're far from the bottom. But let's face it, they want to move up. In order to do that, they've got to look at each other and make sure everyone's taking care of their assignments in order to play the run better.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
Gun. Stop. 12. 180. 180.
Burrow will throw. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Mason Graham in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24.
12.
Now Burrow. He has it complete to Christian Watson. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
That's a good bounce back play right there after taking a sack on 1st down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a 3rd and short yardage call. If you're the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out 3rd and long.
11, Thomas. 12.
Here's Burrow. Man open left side is Brown. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. They give him 7 yards on the play, and they do pick up the conversion on 3rd down.
Well, they use him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
Here we go. Stop.
They'll run it for the first time with David Pierce. And it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. We're scoreless after 1. Ready for the second quarter from Cincinnati. It's the Bengals with the football here, as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming.
Here we go. Right in. 11 mighty. Stop.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Throw left side complete. That's Brown. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first.
How about a nod to the sequence of plays they're putting together here? This has been death by 1,000 paper cuts on this drive. But this is one of their best plays yet. And they're able to move it down into the red zone.
This is Brown going up the middle. Flash those fast feet, but they'll drop him at the 5-yard line as he can't get any closer to the end zone. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
12. Get set.
They keep it on the ground. Again, it's Brown. And he's in. Touchdown, Bengals. Chase Brown with his 17th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bengals post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Blake groupie now for the extra point. And he's got it to make it 7-0 Bengals. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Ready up.
The Browns drive about to get started. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Inside the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Quinshon Judkins with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Browns are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Dustin Hopkins on now to add the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And, of course, this a critical game in regards to not just the division race, but playoff seeding as well. They are a game up, but a loss here could really muddy the waters.
And both of these teams want to clear things up about how they feel about each other and their standing in the league. Because these two teams, they've really been the cream of the crop in their division. So this game, it's been looming on both of their schedules.
1-1, ready? 2 minutes gone by, second quarter.
11 MT. Gun. Got.
From the gun, a give to Brown. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation,
here we go.
Go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up the first down. Keep the sticks moving.
And a good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. 18 yards on that one, and the Bengals are moving. First down. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
Burrow going to get this out to Chase. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Here we go, here we go.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And he'll go right back to Chase. That's caught again. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Jamar Chase, 30 yards. And the Bengals have taken the lead. Groupie for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
That's the score. Bengals 14, Browns 7.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Okay, ready?
The Cleveland offense ready to go. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Sanders. That's to the right side and complete to Njoku. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Come on, come on. Hit. Viking 18. Roll, roll, roll. Ready.
On 1st down, here's Jenkins. He'll take this to the 46.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he's trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Here's 2nd and 7. To throw is Sanders. Setting up a screen for Jenkins. Still going inside the 20. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. They give him a gain of 38.
They scored their touchdown earlier, and this had a chance to be another. This secondary scrambling for answers, looking at each other, trying to figure out who is going to put the clamps on this guy, because right now he's absolutely shredding them.
A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. An inside run with Jenkins. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Quinshon Judkins, his 2nd touchdown of the game, 17th on the year. And the Browns are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point good by Hopkins. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Sheds off the tackle. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Bengals drive about to get going. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
Hey, Cam.
Now it's Burrow. That's caught at the 25. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Another big gain or 2 in succession as this one goes for 32.
Here we go. 12.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Open man is Higgins, and he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. From 21 yards away. And the Bengals will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game and no signs of slowing down.
The kicking team out now for the Bengals as they'll send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Browns drive about to get started. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left out. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And it's a tremendous return as they finally get him at about the 10-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball and could not hang on. 2nd down coming up.
Gun.
Burrow looking to pass. And he's got it. Touchdown. Gesicki, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Bengals will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Partner, to me, that touchdown had something that was kind of rooted in that group seeing the future. What I mean by that is they had a plan. Let's find a way to score right here before the half, and that'll give us momentum going into the 2nd half, give us that cushion that we're looking for. They got that accomplished, scoring right before the half ended.
The kicking team out now for the Bengals as they'll send this one away. Makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation.
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And the Bengals are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. Well, Charles, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
Here we go.
At the 43-yard line.
180.
Now it's Burrow. And he's got his tight end. It's Mike Gesicki. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On one, ready?
So the 14 yards actually takes him from 143 to the other for 1st and 10.
Wide 80. 11 mighty. 11 mighty.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles. Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. 20, 5, and he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown. An excellent play there, CD, on the pick six. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did, and came through with a big-time pick six.
On the east side of the 5-8 line, middle projection to the 30 yard.
It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They have played so strongly. You look at the scoreboard, you probably, with the way they played, you would think the margin would be a lot bigger, right?
You would. And in your experience, how many times have we run into coaches where they've talked about, hey, we just want to put it in the hands of our defense and have them win the game? In this case,
not the case.
Not at all. You want to put it in the hands of your offense, but you always feel better about saying defense because you think defense is a constant and offense kind of comes and goes. Today, this game, no, they need their offense to stay on a really hot level.
They've been hot so far.
11 mighty. 180.
Another run for Brown on 2nd down. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 53 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the 1st down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the 1st down. That's exactly what they do.
Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12. At the
Here we go.
Browns'
12, 12, 12.
49-yard line.
Hey,
And now they will throw it with Burrow. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 34-yard line.
And the Bengals, 1st down.
11 Thomas.
1st and 10 at the
Here we go.
34-yard line.
Stop.
An inside give, Brown. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 2.
11, 11, 11, 11.
A run out of the gun with Brooks. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard.
11, 11. Gun. 11 Thomas. 180. 12, 12, 12. 11, 11, 11.
They'll drop to throw. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. So much for the run on 3rd and 1. Instead, it's a big chunk in the pass game. First down.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
11 MT, 11 MT. Here we go. Stop.
They'll give this up the middle to Brown. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
You can do one of two things after a penalty. You can hang your head, or you can get mad and redouble your efforts. I think we just saw the latter there as they stopped him for no gain.
The line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal.
Here we go, here we go. Down.
They give it to Brown. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
It'll be called a gain of 2, and that'll leave them with some options here on 4th and inches.
On 1, ready? Here we go.
And Burrow going to keep it himself. And he'll get it. He's over for the touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Bengals take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the 3rd quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you have taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
But they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. For the Browns, good starting field position as they have it 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Out of the gun here, Sanders. And that is taken in by Njoku. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. A good pickup there, 21 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
On play action, here's Shador. Right back to Njoku. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
19 sight, 19.
Throwing, Sanders. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, Brandon, we see why it's a team game there, because there's a sigh of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown. But instead, that pressure from the front got to him and forced the incompletion.
You're right. He had him open, just a split second too late on the release. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
All right, Captain. It's batten down the hatches time defensively. Dodged 2 pass attempts to the end zone. Now what do you think they're going to try and dial up on 3rd and goal?
Well, knowing them and knowing what we just seen, I think they're throwing it again, don't you?
I think you have to. I think in this situation, you kind of run out of your running plays, fire another one into the end zone. That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a 3rd time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
They'll try it now with Jenkins. And he's not going to get in. They stop him at the 1. They gave it to him in search of his 3rd touchdown, but he's denied. And the Bengals are going to get the football back. The Bengals drive about to get going. But the good news for them, they got the football. The bad news, they have to go 99 yards here as they start this drive out on their own 1-yard line. And that's nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. On 2nd and 10, Burrow. Over the middle, that's caught by Chase. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. 1 quarter remains here in Week 16. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
On 1, ready?
Out from the shadows of their goal line, here's 1st and 10 from the 11.
Here we go. 11. Stop.
Handing it off to Brown. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. Now the Bengals on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far.
Here we go.
This is 3rd and 7.
180.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And Watson has it right side. And he does not get to the 1st down marker as they stop him at the 19. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. The Bengals bring out their punter now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Browns have a short field in front of them now as they take over 1st and 10. Now Sanders. This is the tight end, Njoku. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. David Njoku. 36 yards. And the Browns have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come.
The Browns will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And he will get into the end zone to cut the deficit down to 4.
Browns 29. Dustin Hopkins to kick off for the Browns.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. 1st down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Good push from the offensive line, and they've done well so far to build this lead. Now they've got to get things to the finish line. And that's a solid pickup there to begin the drive.
From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down at 6.
Here we go.
Running right, here's Brown. And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41.
And this is the worry because sometimes you get a little too predictable in spots like this. You know you're going to run the ball, but they know you're going to run the ball as well. And now you look up and you're staring at an important third down.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Chase Brown. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Bengals are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth quarter lead. Here's Groupie for the PAT. And the lead is now 13.
Next, the score, Bengals 42, Browns 29.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Play action. It's Sanders. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Open man downfield is Judy. He's got it. Down to the 10. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Jerry Judy, 70 yards. And the Browns have cut it back within a score. Hopkins with the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter.
36. Dustin Hopkins to kick off.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away.
The Bengals take over.
And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose.
35-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
11 empty.
They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet.
Gun. Dot 12. Dot.
Another run for Brown on second down. Nowhere to go that time. And maybe got a yard up to the 40. Well, the objective there, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
So frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here. Down late, tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on second down and 11. Now Burrow. A short throw there, pulled in by all.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They're facing a critical third down now as they try to hold on to this lead.
Here we go.
Here's Burrow. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up. The Bengals bring out their punter now as he'll punt it away for the second time. On the return is Jones. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And the Browns will take over with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 19 tight, 19 tight.
He's back to throw. It's caught. Mitchell. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 24-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Complete. This is Mitchell. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Adonai Mitchell, 75 yards. And the Browns strike quickly here to tie up the ball game.
40 extra points.
A very important extra point there, up and good. And that is going to put them on top by a point, and it sets us up for quite a finish. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
To throw, Burrow. And that's complete to Brown. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. This is where, of course, it's good to have a veteran quarterback under center.
You would just be able to put on one of those blood pressure clips, and nothing would be different for him. He's done it many times before, expects to get it accomplished again.
A short throw there, pulled in by all. And he gets this from the midfield before he's brought down.
That's a nice job right there, partner, because they were able to work down the middle of the field, working in the seams, because I think defensively they were guarding the sidelines, trying to keep them from getting out of bounds. They took what they gave them, and it was successful.
All 3 timeouts remain. How much that'll matter remains to be seen. It's 1st and 10. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
Burrow. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions, and that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
And now a tough spot here. This is 3rd and 10. Here's Burrow. Looking for Chase on the out route. He's got him. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. Too far for a field goal. They've got to go. It's 4th down.
Here we go. 180. 180.
Now Burrow. Oh, he had to force it there on 4th down, and it's intercepted. picked off by Grant Delpit. And the Browns have just about sewn up this football game. The Cleveland offense ready to go. It's still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly what's being stated into the head coach's headset. Oftentimes they have a guy upstairs who monitors this at the end of the game. Little clock management 101.
Charles, normally